Hello, welcome to my home. My name is Lisa and this is my channel about stitching. Hope everyone's doing well. Today is Wednesday, March 30th, I believe, and it's in the afternoon. I did get a little bit of cleaning done and not as much as I wanted, but enough. And Larry's gonna be home, he said, in about 40 minutes, so I thought I'd hurry and record a video. It's been a long time since I've been on here, so I thought I would get on here and say hi and kind of show you a little bit of what I've been doing, which has been a very little bit, but that's okay. I did get a couple little tiny finishes and I did some framing and I have a new start, and so we'll get going. First thing up, I thought I would show you, I did get my Kringle and Woolard by Plum Street FFO'd and put into a frame, and I'm real happy with how he turned out. Anyway, I had shown this frame before. I had got it at the thrift store, and so I just thought it complemented this piece quite well. So I was able to get it laced and ready for my dining room table next Christmas. So while I was at the thrift store looking for frames, I found a piece of cross stitch, and I don't do a whole lot of save the stitches unless it really speaks to me, but I thought this would be really cute on like a project bag or something, and I thought the frame wasn't too bad either. So and it's sad, it was for 50 cents. It's it said handcrafted especially for Carolyn. Happy birthday, June 1989, with love, Melanie. So anyhow, I thought that was super cute. I thought I would make it into a cute little project bag. So hopefully I will get motivated and get moving on that, because honestly I need more project bags. I have all these things in Ziploc bags, and okay, so I guess the next thing up will be to show you a few of my finishes. So last Wednesday, yeah, a week ago today, Larry and I had to go to an eye appointment. And so when we got done, he had to look at a job down in Canton, and so we made a trek down to Little Creek Needleworks, and she had some market releases that I was interested in. It was only like 15 minutes before they closed, and so I just hurried in and grabbed the two things that I knew for sure that I wanted, and I figure I'll come back on another day and spend a little bit more time looking around. She even has a trunk show. I think it's Kathy Barrick's trunk show right now at her store. So I looked at it real quick, but anyway, it'll be fun to go through it and look at it some more. But I picked up the one that I wanted the most, which was Keeper of the Pins by Brenda Gervais, which everybody is sharing. I swear we're all going to have it on our counters or our tables, or I have to try to find a flat space big enough to put my little box of goodies, but I'll find a place somewhere. It's probably going to end up in my sewing room. So I was able to get a start on this one, my Soul is Fed with Needle and Thread, and so I was able to get that one all finished, except for the pins. You do some back stitching to do little pins up in the little cushion. So I haven't done that part yet, but other than that, the stitching is finished. And so then I started on the next one, and all I have to do on that one is just do the green and the tomato, and it'll be all finished. And then the other night I started on the spool, Hi, Bella. Hi, how are you? Are you coming to say hi? Okay. And so I was able to get, you're such a good dog. I was able to get this one pretty much done. All I have to do now is just the little stems on the tomatoes. I think that's about it. So anyway, these are coming along really quickly, so I'm excited. I started picking out some fabric. I want to make some tomatoes to go along in the little box. So I just have some of my random reds, and then there's some more over on my drying rack that I think will fit in pretty good too. I'm not sure which ones of those I'll use, but I have those fabrics pulled, ready to attempt making some strawberries. And I noticed, if you haven't watched Celeste Creates her tutorial on how to make tomatoes, she has a good tutorial. I used to always, or I have always seen people use a circle, and they would just gather around the edge of the circle and then stuff it that way. But she does a strip of fabric. So I think it would be a little bit easier to get my different sizes. And I think it'd be cute to make a little stack, which she's talking about getting a tutorial for that out soon. So hopefully whenever Celeste does that, I'll be motivated and at the same moment and I'll be able to get that done too. So hi, Bella. You're a stinker. You gonna say hi to the people? Huh? You gonna say hi to everybody? Say hi, Bella. She is a lovey-dovey dog, that is one thing for sure. Especially with my husband, goodness gracious. He sits down and she's on his lap. That's where she is. Okay, so those are pretty much all I've been stitching on, except I did do a little bit. I purchased another one of my market interests, and it was another Brenda Gervais, and I'm sure everybody has seen this one too, Seasons of the Heart. And so I started up on the spring one, but there's also fall and or autumn and winter. So, but I thought I've seen a couple people stitch it up pretty quick, so I thought, well, maybe I would be able to accomplish it if I put my mind towards it. So I did get a little bit of a start. I didn't go with the called for threads. I just went through my stash of threads and picked out colors that I enjoy. And so I think my house is going to be this yellow color, and the door will be the teal. We'll see. And then I figured these would be my two colors of, well, that one's showing up really pink, but it's more of a salmon color. But anyway, these are the colors that I think I'm going to use. Now, I did notice when I did my little tiny start the one evening that I think the light green might be a little too light. Is this how it goes? Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, the pale green, it shows up pretty good in person. It's really faint here. But anyway, I'm thinking it'll stay. I might take a darker thread and just go over every other stitch or something, just to kind of give it a little bit more dimension if I feel like it needs it. But right now I'm feeling like it's going to be good enough. So I did get a start on that. And anyway, that pretty much sums up what I've been working on. I did do some quilting one day. I did do the last blocks of my tall pines quilt. So now I just have to assemble all the blocks and it's ready to go. And that's pretty much it. I have been trying to do a little bit of organizing in my sewing room when I'm not sleeping. But it seems like lately I've been doing an awful lot of sleeping. So, and I don't know, I think I have texted everyone who kind of knew, but if you're kind of wondering why I haven't been on here very much or haven't had much to show, we had kind of a little scare with Larry, and so he had some tests done, and then turned out that he had to go for a biopsy, and so we had to wait a month to go to get the biopsy, and then we had to wait a week to hear the results. And so we finally did hear the results a week from this Monday. So we heard around the 21st that the test came back and they're negative, and so he doesn't have cancer. And so we are just so excited, just so relieved, basically, that he's not going to have to go through that. So, but that's just been a real heavy weight on both of us, and so we've just been trying to get through the normal day-to-day stuff. But yeah, so anyway, so now I'm thinking that now life has kind of regained a little bit. And it was funny, so what we heard on a week from this last Monday, so we heard on the 21st in the afternoon, and so I was just elated and just had all kinds of energy. And then it seemed like the remainder of that week, all I did was sleep. Whenever I sat down, I think I was just basically really relieved. And so, but there was a lot of you that did know, that my closer friends that knew and had been praying, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's just been a huge blessing. So, so anyway, so that's kind of in a nutshell why I haven't had much to share on a video. And so I didn't get on here because I didn't have anything to show. So hopefully I'll be able to get my stitchy bug back and be able to concentrate a little bit more on crafting now that, you know, that stuff's behind us. So anyhow, but I thank those that prayed for us. We really appreciate it. And I thank those who have recently been getting in touch with me and saying, hey, you okay over there? We haven't seen a video in a while. So we appreciate you guys. And I thank you for all the friendship that you guys have provided. So I'm going to get off here before Larry gets home and maybe do a little bit more vacuuming. And anyway, we hope you have a great day, and go do something that'll make you smile. Right, Bella? Right. See you next time. Bye. Oh, I forgot. So, I'm glad I looked over there. So I had a scissor fob that was a giveaway from the last video. And so if you want to leave a comment in this video, or no, it was supposed to be last video. Shucks. Just a minute. Let me put my mind around that. Hold on. Okay. So in order for me to do the random comment picker, I would have to shut this off and edit it. And I'm hoping to not have to edit this video at all. I just want to put it up there and start to get back into a routine. So we will do the giveaway for the scissor fob next time. If you haven't If you didn't know about it, if you go to my previous video, that's where you can enter to win it if you're interested. It's just a little something, nothing major. It's just a little, it's a little scissor fob. And if you want to enter it and you haven't yet, you still have more time. Just go back to my last video, and that's the one where I will do the random comment picker from that video, not this one. So you have to go back to the last video, and you can enter, and then I will announce the winner on my next video. Hopefully it'll be next week. I hope I have tons of stuff going and I can share with you again. So take care. Bye.